What's up, guys? Big Clyde 34, and today I have an absolutely insane story coming at you out of Iowa. No, this isn't clickbait BS like you're probably used to seeing on YouTube. This guy had his brand new Corvette Grand Sport totaled for a crack that was literally 1 inch long. If you enjoy this story at any time, please smack that like button. It means a lot to YouTube channels and helps them to grow bigger if you enjoy their content. And as always, remember to subscribe down below. New car videos every single day, and you're gonna love it. So let's get into this video. So basically, what was happening was this guy bought a brand new Grand Sport, 2017 Corvette Grand Sport. Car that I find to be pretty awesome looking. They're newer. I think they came out in the last year or two. Anyways, he buys this new Grand Sport. It has all of 8,000 miles on it. He's driving down the highway. Something flies off of a vehicle in front of him and he can't avoid it. It didn't do damage to the front of the car. However, it did bounce underneath, I guess, and he couldn't swerve out of the way because he says it's a busy highway, just couldn't do it. So it bounced under the car, clanged up against a bunch of parts down there, and I guess it was hard enough that he took it in to get it looked at. And what they found was there was actually a 1 inch crack in what's called the rear transmission tunnel. So basically, in a Corvette, the transmission isn't right up front like in a traditional car. It has a transaxle instead, so it's in the rear of the car. So basically, whatever it was bounced into the transmission, hit it, cracked it a tiny bit, like literally the length of my thumbnail right there is how much this Corvette was damaged. And basically, what they have is this brand new Grand Sport, which is like an $80,000, $90,000 car, totaled for this 1 inch crack. Now, that might sound like a bunch of crap, but when you start digging into it, which I did when I went down, I originally found this on Jalopnik, so I want to shout out to them. Started going through the Corvette forum list of, reasoning why it couldn't be done, and basically with the pictures that I'm going to put over here, you'll see exactly where it is. And basically GM was like, we can't replace this because it would basically mean building a new car, and even if we could replace it, things wouldn't come back together in the right way to give this car structural integrity again, so basically you're screwed. And one of the parts that I read was that welding wouldn't be covered under warranty, which is a weird thing. I guess that GM didn't want to weld it because they figured that wouldn't be the right way to fix it, so they couldn't weld this crack. They couldn't replace the whole thing. So basically the car was totaled for this one little crack. If you look at the rest of the pictures, the interior, the paint, literally everything is pretty much perfect on this car. A lot of people on the forums are saying, this would be a great parts car. Definitely would be a great parts car for a swap, or for somebody else with another Corvette who needs something here or there. And I was thinking, like, in my head, I'm like, if you go and buy this thing for like $30,000, $40,000, it might even be worth it to look into welding a plate there and trying to reinforce that area. I mean, if you're not doing serious racing, I highly doubt that would ever expand to the point where it would be dangerous. However, I definitely can't blame this guy for wanting to get rid of the car because, if insurance is going to cover it anyway, why is he going to be driving around with this when I don't think it's a really big chance, but there is a potential that the crack would spread and eventually end up chucking the rear end out of the car or something, hurting people, and that's just not something you want to get involved in. Plus, having a salvage title car, you can buy a good salvage title car, but there's a lot of complications. But yeah, so now this thing is up for auction in Iowa, which is the same place where the car owner lives. If you looked over this thing with a fine-tooth comb and didn't know what was already wrong with it, I highly doubt that you would even be able to find exactly what was wrong with it. But it's up for auction right now. I'm looking at the auction page, and it's currently listed at $7,600. So who knows what this thing's actually going to go for, but $7,600 is where it's going to start. I'll throw the link to the auction in the description so you guys can maybe go try and buy this thing, or, keep an eye on where it ends. Shipping quote to where I live, $957. Anyways, guys, More truck updates coming soon. I've been at an event every weekend. This weekend is Wanna Go Fast out in Georgia, so if you're out there this weekend, come say hi, say what's up. I think we'll have, these are the new releases in the short sleeve. I think I'll have these with me. I'm not sure yet. There's just so much going on right now, but thanks for watching, guys. Like this video. As always, remember to subscribe. Catch you guys tomorrow and the next day and the next day and the next day.